Throughout history, a unique act has sustained life, offered essential nutrients and immune protection to the young. It transcends species, provides warmth, comfort, and profound connection between a caregiver and its offspring. This ancient practice is nature's way of ensuring survival, fostering growth, with a design so perfect that it's remained unchanged for millions of years. And at the heart of it lies a simple truth: the remarkable power of breastfeeding. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Strength Classroom. Today I'm showing you a heavy effort upper body workout. And today I'm starting off with some landmine snatches. And I don't know, I think I have too much fun with this exercise, to be honest. I think I gotta start doing some other shit when I warm up, when I have like my potentiation exercise for upper body workouts. Because I feel like I've done these the last like 12 workouts in a row. But I just like it. I like the coordination aspect of it. I like having to change your foot position on the fly. Like it's very simple, or similar, sorry, to an Olympic lift, in the sense that, except there's no contact with your body. That's the only difference. You have to basically coordinate basically every muscle in your body to transfer from your legs to your hands to your arms to your upper back, and then you have to switch feet and catch it. Like it's a very high demanding exercise for, let's say, not only your body but your brain as well, because a lot of things are happening at once. And I feel like I'm becoming more proficient at this. I'm getting better at dropping down and actually catching it, which is gonna prevent me from just like doing like a half clean and then I kind of press it out. I don't know what happened. I've watched this clip multiple times. I have no clue what happened there. I think it started slipping out of my hand, or it got away from me or something. I just knew I wasn't going to get the rep. The dropping down and twisting, but it may not look like this, but if you listen to Landmine University's work, I apologize to the guy that invented that, but I don't really remember his name. But if you look at his work, a lot of this stuff occurs due to you being able to manipulate your core in a way. So this, and he calls the core the engine or something like that. This is going to heavily rely on your ability to transfer power from your core. So this is really good for fighters, just really good for athletes in general. I know athletes kind of are always stuck on doing cleans and snatches in the traditional way, but I think maybe some athletes should give this method a shot. So main exercise, like I said, I've been really hammering the incline bench. So I'm going to work up to a heavy cluster, very similar to what I did with the Zerchers pins, where it's going to be a heavier than normal cluster, and I'm not going to do multiple sets. I'm only doing one here. So it's almost like working up to a 1 rep max, a 3 rep max, a 5 rep max, where it's just I'm working up to that top set with that top weight, and that's that. No ifs, ands, or buts. Here's my last warm up, 225. I'll explain why my pressing strength is probably not as high as it should be in another video. I'll make a whole video on that topic, and it's just because I screwed up my pressing mechanics for so many years, and I want to kind of prevent people from doing that as well. So here's the cluster. It's going to be 5 sets of 1 with 275 pounds. The only and I just threw on my belt just to see. I'm like, I've seen some people press with a belt on. Let's see if I actually like it. Now, the rest between this was literally get up, maybe dust the chalk off my hands, get a new angle for the camera, and then set back up. So it was like maybe 30 seconds maximum rest between these singles. And what I find interesting, it has a lot to do with potentiation. You can see the reps, to me at least, look like they're getting faster with each rep I'm showing you. I feel like my first rep was the worst rep. And I always say this, when you're going heavy, don't be afraid and don't descend, or the negative portion of the lift, don't make that slower than usual. Because if you are intimidated by a weight and think it's too heavy, why would slowing it down benefit you? It really wouldn't. So done with that. I'll show you what I did in a sec. I just had to reorganize these clips in a way where I could just talk about the exercise. So right here is when I bounced back and forth between incline bench and the drop sets and the heavy barbell rows. So this is the heaviest I've gone without straps on barbell rows in a really, really long time, maybe ever, because I've always wanted to reel myself in and not cheat too much on barbell rows. But as you can see, if anyone calls this cheating, they're stupid. This is pretty damn strict. Sure, they're not perfectly strict, but it definitely wouldn't fall in the category of too much body English. I'm just using my posterior chain to get it off the floor and then finishing with an explosive row to the stomach. So that's one thing about barbell rows and even heavy dumbbell rows that people have to understand. Body English can almost be better for your back. Oh, but what about the pump? My back was pumped after this, trust me. And I'm not talking about my low back. I'm talking about my lats. I'm talking about my rhomboids. I'm talking about my mid, lower trap, all that stuff. So then the drop sets for the incline bench, you got 195 on the bar. I want to say sets of 10, but I distinctly remember both sets. I thought I lost count, so I'm like, let me just throw in one more rep because I know I can get it. So I basically did 2 sets of 11, which is such a weird, to me, sets of 4, sets of 7, sets of 9, sets of 11, sets of 13, and sets of 14. No one programs sets like that. If you ever did a set of 14, it was most likely because you were doing an AMRAP set. And maybe you were shooting, or maybe you were shooting for 15. Like no one does a set of 14 on purpose. No one does a set of 4 on purpose. No one does a set of 7 on purpose. I don't know what happened where we just skip these numbers. It's weird. Sets of 15 on dumbbell rows, just with 100 pounds. This is just to like finish off the back, maybe some higher volume, higher rep row, because you already took care of the heavy weights with the barbell rows, sets of 6, 295 pounds. And here is just some more volume. So it's almost like, if you want to think of it, it's almost like a drop down set for the barbell rows. Here's walking kettlebell curls. I couldn't really get good angles for this. It's going to end here. It's probably one of the shortest clips I've shown. It's good for your forearms. It's actually good for your delts in a way. It's good for your upper back. I made a whole video on it. If you want me to make an updated video, because I have learned some stuff on this exercise since making that video, let me know in the comments. I'll make an updated video. Just doing some neck flexion. I'm not showing you the whole set. 4 sets of 25 or 33. I can't remember what it was, to be honest. It doesn't matter as long as I got the work in with 60 pounds. I got 15-pound bumpers. As you can see, I'm using them here. And I bounce back and forth between the neck flexion and the Lou raises. I'm really trying to hammer out my shoulders, my back, a little bit of my triceps, a little bit of my biceps. But shoulders, back, and arms are definitely my focus right now. Not so much chest. I'm still going to be doing some chest movements, but just not like specializing in it. So that's all for the workout, ladies and gentlemen. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And as always, have yourself a great day.